It is rant time because I have been sent the same video so many times this week about how Pro Tools meters make the sound different. So, I have a band probably walking in the next like 5 or 6 minutes. So I'm going to try to get this out fast. Basically, as I walk around frantically getting ready for my session. So, it seems like everybody wants to get better at their craft, right? I want to get better at my crafts. I always want to try to figure out what I can do to improve at doing what I do every day, which is mix, master, record bands, track bands, do all that fun stuff. But in doing that, we try to find our weak links, right? We try to find those things that can put us over the top. And sometimes the easy thing for us to try to do is find a shortcut. I have been very guilty when it comes to that. Trying to find shortcuts, trying to find ways around things to get better quicker than I really should, when really it's just time. And are we seriously standing here saying that how the meters are being calculated in Pro Tools is affecting the sound? I will do a null test in this video, and if I'm wrong, I'll eat my hat, and I will show you the results of that null test. But all that to say, this is insanity. Now, I totally get this from like an analog perspective, because anything you put in the chain is going to affect what happens after that. But in a digital world, the audio is not going through your Pro Tools meter. It's not going through a meter in any DAW. There's data available to read or to write. I'll do a null test at the end of this session. I think they're walking in, but we gotta get going. There you go. Cool. So we just had a session. Sam behind the camera.
Hello.
Nod your head. Boop, boop. Cool. So before they got here, I was ranting about the meters, and I just showed you. Did you hear a difference?
It literally sounds the exact same.
It's dumb. And do you want to actually... We can null this. Like, this is easy. So here, let's put a signal generator. You know what? Let's do it. I don't want to listen to it. So we are going... Right now we're on Pro Tools Classic. What I use all the time, and what they say is like literally the worst to listen through. So let's print it. We're just printing a 1 kilohertz signal. Okay? Cool. So I'm going to move that down yonder. We're going to change this to... What did they say? Somebody told me K14. Obviously the meter changes. Like watch the meter itself change here. So go back to Pro Tools Classic. Yeah, the meter is going to change. Okay. Does it sound any different? Well, here's how we can tell. So if I unmute, go back, I'm going to turn off my signal generator. You can here, bring it back to me. You can get the screen in the background here. So I'm going to solo these 2 tracks that have both of these on. So right now it's just going to be the same signal generator but louder, right? So if this nulls, all I need is a trim plug. Flip it. If it doesn't. What? That makes no sense. Hang on. Are they lined up? There it is. Completely phase cancel. The reason your null test isn't working is because you're not accounting for the different processing time to read it if you're in a linear mode. It's going to be pushed back like 2 or 3 samples. They're playing at the same time. They're totally canceled. We hear nothing. If I get rid of it, we're back. They null. This is a stupid argument. Can we stop? Okay, that's it. I'm done.
No,
I'm done ranting. So I'm tired. Everybody's gone. Sam just left, and I can't get over it. But this is what's frustrating, because when people ask about this, I can totally see myself going down this rabbit hole not too long ago, and it reminds me of that stuff when we're just trying to find like the quickest way to get around some issue that we see in front of us. So we're gonna make up this theory that the meters on our DAW make it sound different. There's a lot that can contribute to sound, okay? A DAW is not one of them. And that I feel like that point has been beaten into the ground by anyone using a DAW. I mean, you can have your preference on what you want to work within, right? If you're a commercial space, you probably have Pro Tools. For better or worse, you probably have it, just because so many people know it, and files that get tossed back and forth are Pro Tools. It is what it is. You can, on your own personal machine, on my personal machine, it is not Pro Tools, because I don't hold that many licenses. DAWs don't sound different. They just don't. That's not how they work, unless there's a flaw, and that flaw is something that you find attractive, or if it's something like Mixbus, where they're trying to do something to it to make it sound different. So no, let's make these kind of arguments done. Like this makes zero sense. This makes no one better at their craft. And if anything, like this kind of woo-woo approach to engineering and getting better is not conducive to your growth or anyone's growth around you. So unless you can provide another null test, and that one was easy to disprove really, really quickly. So I'm sorry. Unless you want to poke holes in it, I'm all ears, because I am definitely willing to learn. But yeah, this one was nothing more than just a rant, because this has been tossed around quite a bit. So just go mix, have fun, get better. Let's talk about things that affect music and not this stupid stuff. Love you guys. Bye.